ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing I hate on my lawn, and that is weeds. I'm joined by Mara Ammons, and she's going to explain to us how we can prevent weeds from growing in our yard. So one of the things that, like I said, I hate is weeds. So maybe help me kind of keep them from growing, or maybe prevent them altogether.
Yes, so finding the weeds, that's very important. Knowing what a weed is and what a weed isn't is important as well. Clearly in the lawn, you can see the difference between your grass and not. So you can get in your lawn after it's rained, it's nice and loose to pick up all those annual weeds. They'll pull really easily out, but sometimes you have more stubborn weeds, the perennial weeds, and those are the ones that are gonna have deeper roots. So you use something like this to get those out. It's pretty easy to use and super fun.
Yeah, and you talked about weeds needing light. These are some of the things you can also use to make sure those weeds don't grow anymore?
Absolutely, absolutely. So say you've already pulled them and they keep on coming back. So you can do a spot treatment, and we've got some really great natural options here. This is a preventer, which really just means it's gonna prevent it from germinating and happening again. And this is made out of corn gluten. It's a really cool product.
Nice and safe.
Yeah, nice and safe. You attach it to your hose and spray it across your lawn, and it's very, very, very effective. If you've got some things that are already happening, you want to go ahead and kill the ones that are out there now. This is an iron-based weed preventer, and it's actually a post-emergent, so it'll take care of the ones that have happened. So burnout is a non-selective. So non-selective means I will kill all vegetation, and this is very important to only put in places that you don't mind doing that. So cracks in the sidewalk, little areas that you just want nice and clean. So burnout is a great natural option.
So it's nice and easy, and it's safe as well.
Exactly, for pets and people.
Okay, and also weeds need light. So
they do.
How can we block that light from those weeds?
So making sure you mulch in your beds is really important, because you're going to be concealing the space that you want to keep clean, and watering specifically the plants that you want watered, not watering weeds. Using a soaker hose is a great way to do it. So one important tip, make sure that you conceal that soaker hose so you're not going to scare yourself next time.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah, so if you've already had things happening, you've already done all these processes, one thing that you can do in a massive area is by spreading this granular, this one's called Weed Beater Complete, and what it has is the post-emergent, the stuff that's already happened, and a pre-emergent to prevent anything that's going to happen again. You just put a little bit of this in there. You can use a hand spreader for smaller areas or a push along, and that'll take care of those problems.
Yeah. All right, well, again, if you want a weed-free lawn, this is the way to do it right there. Some great tips from Mara. I'm going to try those tips on my lawn, and I'm sure it's going to work. I can't wait.
Great tips.
Yeah, great tips. You just got to get some dry weather in there to get it accomplished this weekend at least. All right, the time right now is 10:36, and the Women's World Cup gets